Okay, welcome here this morning. What we want to do is we want to talk to you today and help you with your social media and how to make it more efficient. So the site we're going to be talking about, as you notice, is very simple. It's just www.ping.fm. Now, before we get into how Ping works and how it's going to help you make your social media the best it can be, let me explain to you what it is and why it's going to help you. Ping.fm is what you would call it's an API. It has an API or it's a platform, and what it does is think of it as a platform that you would set a bunch of things on that you could serve from. Okay, so Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, there's a ton of different social media sites, there's blogging accounts and whatnot that you can hook up to Ping.fm, join them together, and then what you can do is you can go on here, put an update out there, and it'll shoot it out to all your social media sites. So very helpful, very efficient, helps you to kind of get more out there a lot quicker and a lot easier. So this is it. It's very simple platform, not a lot of fanciness. Anybody can set this up, okay? So don't be worried about that. I will do a segment on how to actually set it up, but trust you and me, 80% of you out there, 90% out, you can set up Ping.fm on your own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a live account that I have. This is one of our accounts here. And the first thing you'll notice is that we're on the dashboard. There's a lot of things you can do right here from the dashboard, from edit my profile, set up certain settings, check out my recent posts. There's just a number of things, find out some help questions up here at the top, create groups. There's just a number of really great things you can do on Ping.fm. As you see over here, it says social networks. These are all the social networks that I currently have hooked up to my Ping.fm account. Okay. Now there's more. If you notice in here it says add more networks, and I'll show you these real quickly. These are additional ones I could hook up as well, with the exception of Facebook fan pages and maybe even Typepad. The rest of these I'm not really interested in having hooked up to my Ping.fm account. So that's why they're not hooked up, but you can in turn hook these up as well. So how this works is, well, let me show you one more thing before I say that. Here's some services and tools that are additional that Ping.fm also provides to you. Some of them you'll like or need. Some of them are, they probably will not be relevant to what you're trying to do, but just know that they're there and go through and check them out. So as you notice, it says posting, but when they're not hooked up yet, they'll say add network. Okay, so that's how you know that these are hooked up to my Ping.fm. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a quick posting here, and I've got a opportunity site that I'm going to ping out to all my stuff. This is a networking company that I'm involved with, and leaders wanted to join my team. Simple message. There's more things that I can teach you. There's probably a whole nother segment on posting, or how to create effective posts, but this one right here will work. And so what we're going to do is, now that I've put that in there, we can go like this, and we can just go ping. And there you go. So what that did was, that just sent that post out to all these networks that I have hooked up on my Ping.fm account. That's how simple it is. You want to learn the rest of it? Well, that's really it. There's some different things that you can do here and there, but the reality is, that's how simple, Ping is that, instead of logging in and out to each and every one of these social media accounts, which, as you can imagine, could be a full-time job just on the ones I have hooked up there. There's about 35. I just pop it right here and I pop it out. So go on to www.ping.fm, go to the sign up tab and sign up. So now I'm going to show you something else that you can do with your Ping.fm as well that's pretty cool. And what I'm going to do is, let's see if I can introduce this window in over here. Sorry, my Internet Explorer seems to be working extremely slow to load up. So what we're going to do is, over here, is I'm just going to pull up a site, and it's a site that's associated with that business opportunity that I just did. It's another one though. And we're going to pull it up. We're going to let it load here. Okay, so this is the other side to that business opportunity I'm in. It's called growthmasters.zeekler.com. And this is a penny auction site that is involved with this. So what you can do with this, the reason I'm showing you this is this. So I showed you how to ping out from your Ping.fm account. Here's another really nice feature. If you notice up here at the top, you see this blue P right here. If we click on that, it's going to open up another window. And when that window opens up, okay, hopefully you can see that, it kind of brings up the Ping dashboard. Now I'm already logged in to Ping, so it knows that. It kind of puts some things in here which I can leave, or I can also change, but for this demonstration I'm going to leave it, and then I just do Ping this. And there you go, away that went. So we're going to close these two down, and we're going to come back to our dashboard. Now, you know, it's about tools, it's about understanding, it's about efficiency when it comes to internet marketing and social media. So, you know, the more ways that you can leverage, you know, technology instead of your time, you know, the better off you are. So that's why we brought this very simple piece of information here to you today. I mean, it's not fancy on one hand, but it's one of those sites that I promise you almost everybody that gets on here can sign up, you know, sign this up and then get all your accounts linked up. Some of the social media accounts are a little bit tricky, and some of them are a little bit tricky to hook them up to Ping, but for the most part, 90% of this is very user friendly, very third grade like I like to call it, and you can set this up for yourself quite easy. So that's all I have for you today. Again, it's ping.fm. Do yourself a favor, get it set up, get all your accounts hooked up to it, and then, you know, once or twice a day, maybe 3 times a day, go on there, put on a message, send it out to all your networks at once. So until next time, enjoy. I hope this has helped you to learn more about how to use social media, how to leverage the internet, and how to make better use of your time.